Before I started Wellbutrin, I never thought that I was depressed. I thought I was a bed person. Obviously, the reason why I loved my bed was because as a kid, it was the one safe place that I could be to feel my feelings, to feel safe. It's just so comforting. My bed was my safe haven. And so it continued to be my safe haven throughout my years of depression and anxiety and insecurities and whatever. I could go hide from the world in my bed and be okay in there. As I started to get off Adderall, I was also working on my work-life balance and my work fulfillment and all of those things. So I was feeling generally happier than I had in years. And I still spent a lot of time in bed. It was very hard for me to get out of bed in the morning. I would frequently get out of bed, eat breakfast, get back into bed, sometimes eat breakfast in bed, stay in bed for long hours. I would fall asleep so easily. I just was a bed person, and I never realized that this was weird. Until I had a roommate who also has ADHD living with me throughout 2021, and she is a very hyperactive form of ADHD, whereas I'm very inattentive type. And she kind of noticed and was like, I've never witnessed someone spend as much time in their bed as you do. And I've always hung out with people who are similar to me, depressive types. So I was like, oh, I thought this was normal. When I started Wellbutrin, the first thing that I noticed was that I was able to get out of bed and stay out of bed for hours. If there are days, it happened this morning, there are days where I get out of bed and then I get right back into bed and I'm laying there and I'm like, oh my God, why am I so tired? And then it's because I realized I forgot to take my Wellbutrin. As soon as I take it, I'm out of bed and I'm hopping around, doing all the things. And it's changed my life because I used to have to first thing in the morning, go work out, come back, shower, make my bed, do all these things. I had tricks to make sure I did not get back in bed. And even still, I'd go sit on the couch and fall asleep on the couch. It was severely getting in the way of my life. So Wellbutrin was absolutely life-changing because I realized after the fact, I was maybe being a bed person isn't a thing. And maybe I did also benefit from the antidepressant effects of Wellbutrin in addition to the ways that it helped my ADHD. And by no means is it a cure-all for my ADHD. God, I still struggle with a lot of things, but it helped tremendously in areas that I really could not figure out on my own. And once I was off Adderall, I was like, I need something because you get it.